Hello everybody, my name is Dragan. Welcome back my channel Health Fitness 1047. Here is the episode new. Follow me.
It Ends With Us is a film adaptation of the novel of the same name by author Colleen Hoover, released on August 9, 2025. The film is produced by Sony Pictures and Wayfarer Studios, with Justin Baldoni as director and lead actor, alongside star Blake Lively. In the film, Blake Lively plays Lily Bloom, a young girl who graduated from college, moved to Boston to start a new life. Here, she met and fell in love with Ryle Kincaid, Justin Baldoni, a successful neurosurgeon. Their relationship seemed perfect until the dark patches in the past gradually revealed. Ryle had suspicious characteristics similar to Lily's abusive father, a painful memory that she always tried to bury. The climax of the story occurs when Atlas Corrigan, Lily's first love, suddenly appeared, turning everything upside down. The film follows the main storyline of the novel, emphasizing the themes of love, mental trauma and the courage to break the cycle of domestic violence. Lily Bloom, a journey of healing and liberation. Lily is not just a victim, she is the embodiment of resilience. From a child growing up in a toxic family environment, she tried to build a better life. However, when falling into a relationship with Ryle, Lily had to face the bitter truth that cycles of violence can recur under the guise of love. The decision to leave Ryle, even though she still loves him, is not just an act of courage, it is a journey to break the cycle of violence that has lasted for generations. The film does not simply tell a love story, but a journey of awareness, letting go and saving oneself. Ryle Kincaid, an anti-hero. Ryle is a complex character, charming, talented but emotionally unstable. He is not a simple villain, but the embodiment of unhealed trauma, transformed into violence. Ryle's character development in the film is important. He is not idealized or completely demonized, but portrayed as a real person, with both darkness and light interwoven. Atlas Corrigan, symbol of memory and hope. Atlas is not only Lily's ex-lover, but also the memory of someone who once protected her as a child, a safe haven. Atlas's return is not simply a troublesome ex, but the final test for Lily to face the past and choose the future. He represents positive choices, kindness and love without control. The work reflects contemporary society and psychology, domestic violence and the silence of victims by placing the protagonist in a situation that almost repeats her mother's past. It Ends With Us raises a painful question. Why are people who have been victims at risk of falling into the same cycle they once escaped? Through Lily and her mother, the film reflects how society, and sometimes the victims, tolerate violence through silence, blind love or the belief that they will change. The film sends a strong message. Love does not mean suffering. Women in the active role. The choice of Blake Lively, a modern feminist icon, to play Lily was a deliberate choice. Lily is not a weak girl waiting to be rescued. She saves herself, makes her own decisions, even if it means loss. The film is therefore not only a love story, but also a declaration of the autonomy and value of women in modern society. 3. Behind-the-scenes controversies and the contrast between real life and film. The legal incident between Blake Lively and director Justin Baldoni has attracted public attention, especially in the context of the film's theme of power, control, and respect. Although the details of the incident are unclear, this creates an ironic layer. The film calls for liberation from control, but is surrounded by real power struggles behind the camera. It Ends With Us is not just for lovers of romantic films, it offers a deeply emotional experience of psychological trauma, unconscious repetition in relationships, and the journey of self-discovery. With an A-list cast, a touching story, and human depth, this is a film worth watching, and a reminder that love should never be an excuse for violence.